What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the trade deadline episode. We've got our first trade here. This was offered to us by the Tigers on the way to the trade deadline. I wanted to stop and let you know what was going on. We're going to get through all these trades and then we're going to hop into a series with our new look team. So this is the trade the Tigers offered us. They're going to send us Tyler Alexander, 29-year-old relief pitcher, 69 overall with C potential. He's struggled a little bit this year. He's only got 2 years of control left. And we're going to give them Xavier Curry, who is 4 years younger, C potential. He's got a lot of control, so it's going to help them with a rebuild. All right, y'all, we're going to send Yu Chang, Victor Arano, and Josh Winkowski to the Marlins for Hector Neris and Steven Okert, building up our bullpen a little bit more. Okert gives us another strong lefty. Hector Neris has an expiring contract, but Okert, we have a couple more years of control over, so we're going to go ahead and get this done. All right, we've got our big deal for this year. We are going to send Jarren Duran, George Valera, and Bobby Dahlbeck to the Cardinals for Tyler O'Neill for a couple of reasons. I need a right-handed bat in the outfield besides Hunter Renfroe. Bobby Dahlbeck and Tristan Casas are kind of getting in each other's way as far as development goes. And Bobby Dahlbeck is having a career year, and we want to capitalize on that. On the Cardinals' end, Tyler O'Neill does have an expiring contract that we will have to extend, and getting Bobby Dahlbeck does give them somebody to have after Paul Goldschmidt's contract expires. So let's go ahead and get it done. All right, y'all, we are past the trade deadline. We're taking on the Texas Rangers here, a big series, and I promise you this is our most competitive series yet. We are looking at a debut from Marcelo Meyer, jumping right in, bottom of the first. Chris Sale with a good start. He's got 2 outs early. He's going to throw a fastball down and away here, and Hunter Renfroe just takes it the opposite way. He's going to score on the home run. It'll be 1-0 Boston after 1. Jumping ahead now, the Texas half of the third inning. Martin Perez is cruising along here. 2 outs in the third until Evan Longoria is able to take this ball to left field for a single. Leody Taveras follows that up with a single of his own. And that'll bring up Edmundo Sosa, and he's able to get this one right up into the center gap. And the run will score. Runners on first and third now. 2 outs for Corey Seager in a tied game. Seager comes up to the plate ready to swing. Martin Perez works a 1-1 count, throws this inside pitch, and Seager almost gets this one over the fence, but a spectacular catch by Renfroe ends it. And now in the fourth, Perez in trouble again. Heim able to bloop this one into right field for a single with 1 out. Now Josh Naylor at the plate. He goes inside out, kind of gets jammed up. Marcelo Meyer, spectacular play, but Naylor with the great hustle to beat out the throw. It's runners on first and second, 1 out, bringing up Gurriel Jr. An outside pitch finds its way across the center of the plate. He's going to hit this one to center field. Bases loaded now, and that is going to be the end of the road for Martin Perez. One of his worst starts of the year comes against his former team, and Nick Pivetta will come on for the Red Sox. Pivetta comes in a jam, bases loaded, 1 out. Ezekiel Duran, we'll see you later. He strikes him out. Next batter coming up, Evan Longoria. Another knuckle curve here in a 2-strike count. He strikes him out. Alfaro steps on home for the force, and Pivetta is out of the jam. But next inning, Leody Taveras says, hello, we're not done yet. Top 5, Taveras hits it into the gap. He's going to get to second. It's a leadoff double. Now after a pop out and a fielder's choice gets the runner over to third, Pivetta strikes out Adolis Garcia for out number 3, and he's out of the jam. Moving down to the bottom of the 5th, it's Jorge Alfaro. He's going to take this fastball up and in. He drills it off the monster, and that's an easy leadoff double for Alfaro and the Red Sox. After that, Marcelo Meyer draws a walk, and now you've got runners on first and second, no outs. Tyler O'Neill, newly acquired from the Cardinals, works a full count and drives this one into left field. This one goes off the wall. O'Neill will be into second for a double. Meyer into third. Runners on second and third now for the Red Sox, leading to a Hunter Renfroe intentional walk after Doogie gets out. And Rafael Devers is looking for his 200th career home run. Let's listen in. Come on, Rafi. There it is! Number 200! His 200th career home run! is a grand slam off of Chris Sale. Can you script it any better than that? No, you cannot script it better than that. Top of the 7th now. Edmundo Sosa, he's going to drive it into right center field against Nick Pivetta, who's still working after coming in the 4th. It is a 1-out triple for Edmundo Sosa, and that's going to be it for Pivetta on the day. Steven Okert is going to come in relief. This is another new acquisition for the Red Sox, and he's going to come in to face Corey Seager, and Seager has none of it. He's going to drive it to right field, and this one gets over the fence. It's 6-3 Boston in the 7th. Jumping ahead now to the 9th, Kenley Jansen on to close it out, but it won't be an easy one. This Rangers lineup is stacked. Evan Longoria, he's going to hit this one up the middle. Story can't dive and get it. Now a runner on first. Leody Taveras, 3-1 count. He hits it up the middle. Tyler O'Neill getting a lot of work here. 6-3, no outs, runners on first and second. Kenley Jansen up against Edmundo Sosa. That's a called strike 3. Here comes Corey Seager. That's a swing. It's going to go deep to center field. O'Neill, though, able to hold the runner at second, and all of a sudden, 1 out to go, and Adolis Garcia swings and misses. Huge win for the Red Sox coming out of the trade deadline, taking down the number 1 team in the American League. All right, y'all, game 2 of the series. We're up 1-0 here. This time it's going to be Jacob deGrom against Brayan Bello. Brayan Bello having a breakout year for Boston, but we're going to go ahead and jump to the bottom of the 1st, where Jacob deGrom finds himself in a little bit of trouble. Tyler O'Neill up here, 1 out. He's going to take this one and drive it right past the third baseman. He's on. 1 away for Boston. After Hunter Renfroe draws a walk, we're going to bring up Rafael Devers here, who made history last night with his 200th home run, but this time he's on the other side of history. Jacob deGrom gets his 2,000th career strikeout. Truly a great career, marred by injuries, but been healthy the past couple of years for the Rangers. 2,000 career strikeouts. Congratulations to Jacob deGrom. They're going to get that baseball and take it back for him to keep. deGrom able to get out of that jam, so we'll jump ahead now. Top 2, 2 outs, 0-2 count, but Josh Naylor doesn't care. He's going to take this slider down and in and send it into the Fenway faithful. 106 off the bat. It's 1-0 Texas, but they're not quite done yet. They want to try and make some more noise. Gurriel hits this one into right field for a single. He's going to be on with 2 outs, and that'll bring up Ezekiel Duran. Bello with the sinker away to Duran. And what a great play by the rookie, Marcelo Meyer. He's going to end the inning there. Top 3 now for Texas. Edmundo Sosa, hot this series, had a triple last night, and now he takes this slider way over the monster. And it's going to be 2-0 Texas. The arms are up in the bullpen for Bello, but he is able to get out of this inning, and it's going to be 2-0 Texas after 3. Bottom 3 now, a little bit of a mental error for Boston. Verdugo on first. O'Neill able to send this fastball to right field. Verdugo is going to get sent home here. O'Neill's safe with the double, but Verdugo with a close play at the plate with Jonah Heim, and he's going to be out here. Huge missed opportunity for Boston there. Bottom 4 now for Boston, and another big opportunity. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. deGrom against Trevor Story. deGrom tries to get him here with a little slider action to the outside. Story's not biting on it, but then he comes back with that signature Jacob deGrom heat, and he gets him strike 3. What a performance by deGrom so far. Top 5 now for Texas. Bello finds himself in trouble. He's going to get pulled, and Hector Neris comes in his first appearance for Boston after the trade deadline, and his very first pitch for Boston goes to Tom Murphy, and Murphy is going to take this right up the middle gap, and it's going to score a run for Texas. Texas is up 3-0, but Neris is able to limit the damage and get out, only giving up 1 run this inning. Bottom half of the inning now for Texas. Brock Burke on. DeGrom's day is done. Jorge Alfaro in to hit against him. And he's going to drive this one off of the monster. And the Red Sox have something going now. Runner on second. Marcelo Meyer going to come to the plate looking for his first major league hit. Meyer able to work a 2-2 count. And Burke comes back with the away pitch here. And Meyer drives this one into left field. It's going to find grass. And Marcelo Meyer, one of Major League's top prospects, finally has his first Major League hit. That ball is going into the trophy case. There is still baseball to be played though. So Jason Hayward comes up. Nobody out. He is going to ground into a double play here. It kills pretty much all of Boston's momentum, but does bring them within one. Bottom 7 now for Boston. Joe Barlow into pitch. He gets 2 quick outs, and then Tyler O'Neill able to take this slider and just dribble it down the right field line. And you know he's got wheels, so he's going to make it all the way to third, standing up for a triple. That brings up Hunter Renfroe in a big spot. He's able to work a full count, but then Barlow makes him look silly with the slider on the outside. They'll say he went 4-3 Texas after 7. Top 9 now, Rangers looking to add some insurance. Joe Jimenez on the mound, and Ezekiel Duran is going to drive this one to left field off of the monster. It'll score the runner, making it 5-3 Texas, but they're not quite done yet. Tom Murphy is going to come up. He had a big RBI earlier, but he is feeling it. He's going to send this one over the monster off of Jimenez. It's 7-3 Texas. It's just too much for Boston to overcome, and Texas is going to take game 2 of this 4-game series against the Red Sox 7-3. All right, y'all, game 3 of our series with the Rangers. We are tied 1-1 in the series. It's Eduardo Rodriguez against Aaron Savale. Big pitchers duel. It's a rainy game, so we're going to go ahead and hop into it and fast forward to the 5th inning where the action picks up. Bottom 5 now. Masataka Yoshida, runners on second and third with 2 outs. He's going to get a pitch down in the zone, and he's going to make some solid contact with it, bounce it up the middle, but the ball bounces off of second base, and Alex Verdugo is going to try and score from second, but he is out at the plate. Never fear though, next inning, bottom 6 for Boston. Aaron Savale still on the mound, Hunter Renfroe up, 2-2 count, 1 out, nobody on, and he's going to take this cutter and say, see you later, sends it over the monster. A huge pickup this offseason for Boston. Hunter Renfroe coming through clutch again. It's 2-0 Boston before we head to a rain delay. Coming back from the rain delay, nobody really able to get anything going. Kenley Jansen is in the 9th inning to try and get the save and the series lead for the Red Sox. He's going to get a ground out here from Corey Seager. 1 out now. But the Rangers, of course, are not going to make this easy. Adolis Garcia is going to take one and just squeak it down the third base line. And that's a base hit to try and get a rally going. Up next, you've got Jonah Heim. He's going to try and jam him up here with a cutter in the center. This one is a fly out to Tyler O'Neill. Now you got 2 down for the Rangers. Finally, Josh Naylor has been huge for the Rangers this series, but this time it's Kenley Jansen who comes up big, strike 3, a huge win for the Red Sox, who are going to clinch at least a series tie with the Rangers now. All right, y'all, game 4, the finale of our series with the Rangers, trying to lock up the win. We're up 2-1 in the series. It'll be Dane Dunning against Garrett Whitlock. It is our national game of the week, and well-deserved. Y'all, there's a lot of action in this one, and it is a good game. Let's hop into it. We get the action started early in the 1st inning. Edmundo Sosa having a good series for the Rangers. He's going to squeak this one into right field. Alex Verdugo, who normally DHs for the Red Sox, misplays the ball, and Sosa's going to be all the way into third for a triple, bringing up Corey Seager for the Rangers, and Seager does what Seager does best. He's going to get a pitch down and away and drive it off of the monster. This is going to make it 1-0 Texas here in the 1st inning. Whitlock trying to make his way out of trouble, gets an out, now 2 outs in the inning. Jonah Heim up, the count is 2-2. He gives him an inside slider and Heim misses. Whitlock out of the jam. Jumping ahead now to the second for the Rangers, and Jake Bauers is going to get this one right over Trevor Story's head. Brett Phillips out there as a defensive replacement. He's going to hold the runners at first and third. And that ends up being huge for Boston because next batter, Marcus Semien is going to ground out to Marcelo Meyer, and Boston's out of the jam. Now for Boston, bottom of the third, Adalberto Mondesi on first base, Alex Verdugo at the plate, nothing count. He's going to take the very first pitch that he sees, up and in from Dane Dunning, and he's going to drive it into the right center field gap. That's where he loves hitting it. That's where the fans love to see it. Mondesi's going to come in from first all the way to home to score, and the Red Sox are cooking, but they're unable to get any more runs across this inning. Top 4 now for Texas. They're going to try and get some action going with 1 out. Gurriel Jr. is going to hit a ground ball, and it gets past Mondesi at third. He's in as a replacement for Devers today on a rest day. And now Ezekiel Duran is going to drive this one to right field. He's going to find the corner, and this time Verdugo plays it well. He's going to hold the runners at second and third, but that's going to be the end of the line for Whitlock today as Tyler Alexander comes in relief in a big spot. Now, bases loaded, 1 out for Tyler Alexander. Jake Bauers, swing and a miss, strike 3. Marcus Semien next up at the plate. He's going to get a cutter up and in. He's going to drive this one. It's going to go back. But Masataka Yoshida catches it at the wall, and the Red Sox are out of it. Jumping ahead now, bottom 6, Jorge Alfaro up against Danny Duffy. He's going to take this pitch and drive it off the monster. Seems like he's done that a lot this series. That's a double, leading off the 6th inning for Jorge Alfaro. Next up, Marcelo Meyer with a big, high leverage opportunity. He's going to get a slider up and in. He drives it deep, but it's just not going to carry enough. It will be enough to get Alfaro over to third, though, and that'll bring up Trevor Story. Runner on third, 1 out, tie ball game, bottom of the 6th. Trevor Story is going to get a pitch that he loves, and he drives it to left field. This one looks like it could potentially be huge for Boston, but it will be caught at the wall. Alfaro scores, though, and Boston takes the lead 2-1. Top 7, though, Texas and Edmundo Sosa back at it. Sosa finds the left field grass again. There's runners on first and second now. 2 outs. That'll be the end of the day for Alex Reyes. In comes Steven Okert, who, just like last night, first pitch, Corey Seager takes him deep. This time it's going to land in front of the wall, but the damage is done. Yoshida has trouble handling it, and Texas takes a 3-2 lead in the 7th. The Rangers, though, not quite comfortable with that lead. Top 8 now, 2 outs. Okert almost out of it, but Ezekiel Duran wants to find out what it's like to send one over the monster, and he does. It is now 4-2 Texas. Heading into the 9th, Josh Hader coming in to close out the Red Sox, but they won't make it easy. Tyler O'Neill up to bat first. It's 2-2 count, and Hader blows this fastball by him, so that'll be 1 down. Adalberto Mondesi up. He's able to take a slider up and drive it to center field. He's on base now, and now the Red Sox have something cooking with the tying run at the plate, represented by Alex Verdugo. The fans in Fenway are hype. It's a really big at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat, Verdugo is going to swing. It's a fastball down and away, and it looks like it's going to be the end of the game for Boston here. He grounds it to the shortstop. There's one, but Doogie hustles it out, and they've got a runner on first with 2 outs. Rafael Devers up now with a chance to be a hero. He just dribbles this one down the left field line, and it's an easy play for Jonah Heim. Huge win for the Rangers. They're going to tie up the series. Boston with a valiant effort coming out of this one, and a great series overall. All right, y'all, I appreciate you checking out our trade deadline episode. We split the series with the Rangers. The team is looking fresh. Marcelo Meyer struggled a little at the plate, but showed a good eye. We're sitting tied for second in the East. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. We will be back next time for the playoff push. Thanks, guys. Peace.